What's going on, YouTube? What's up? This video going to be about Al Jarreau's musical influences. And they were John Hendrix, who, for scatting, when he did this, and he did that, no one ever quite was notorious with like blending so many styles with just scatting and making it rhythmic and yet making it pop and mainstream and accessible like Al Jarreau. It's an uncanny ability. He truly is one of one. He makes you go back and think about what you listened to back in the day and what was popular and happening. He still fit in back then. I don't know if that would happen today, but that is a testament to his greatness. When you can go back in time and say, yeah, his musical influences, I'm sitting there and I'm very much impressed because I'm looking at an artist and I'm thinking to myself, this cat was bad. This cat um, could hold his own. Other influences that he mentioned were um, Bob Dylan, Joni Mitchell. Joni Mitchell's interesting because of her tonage and her phrasing with how she would play guitar and her notes that she would hold. The Bob Dylan part, maybe from a lyrical perspective, not so much for the harmony perspective, but from that. Now, the one name that he mentioned that was an influence on him that really got my attention, but I could understand it because he did have a ballad ear and he was smooth, was Johnny Mathis. I could see that. I could so see that. And because if you really listen to how he did Moonlighting and Breaking Away and some of those, uh, you know, yacht rock, adult contemporary smooth cuts, he crooned on them. And that has to evoke a nod to Johnny Mathis. It has to, you know, because it was so strident and so authentic, you know. And it's oh yeah, I can hear it. I can hear it. Some people may not, but if you really listen to it, it's noticeable that there is an influence there. So I could definitely hear it. So I took that in consideration. I said, okay, okay, you know. When looking back on his career, that the fact that he scaled so many different heights musically, so many different variables, so many ways that he just uh, was so forthright with what he did, it was, he reached incredible heights. And that's why he was one of the greatest artists ever. I mean, I always knew El Jarreau because I was, he just had a distinctive nature about him, and it worked. It defied decades, defied time. He found his lane. He found his place. You felt you were grown and sophisticated if you could listen to Al Jarreau. Let me put it to you like that. And then other artists followed suit and they had their base. And then it became like an offshoot of other styles. But you can say that he would almost be a father of neo soul and yacht rock combined. He's the only person I know who could combine those two and make that thing work. And yet do what he did on the side. I mean, it was just loaned to all of it. But anyway, those are his influences and they are very noticeable. Um, it's very distinctive. I'd have to say that. I'd have to, without a question. Um, that's how I would kind of word it without Jarreau. I'd say that he, you know, put everything in perspective with that. You can definitely sense that music. But anyway, let me know what you think. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. And share it if you like and hit that membership because when you do requests like this come true, stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free, and more peace.